Hi there, this is Beth from the Australian Public Library, and I'm here to talk about a couple more books in our young adult collection. The first one I want to talk about is this one. It's called Lobizona by Romina Garber. It came out in August of 2020, so it's not too old. We actually don't have this book here, but Dixon Public Library has it, so you can, even if you have a Sterling card, you can still get this book from them. This is a fantasy novel, and it's the first book in a new series. And the first line is, "The morning takes a deep breath." This is a really fast-paced fantasy. It's about a girl named Manu who is living in Miami with her mother. They are undocumented immigrants from Argentina. They came when Manu was quite small, and Manu's mother has told her that they're not only hiding from the government, they're also hiding from her father's family, who was apparently a very powerful family. So she spends her life pretty much hiding and not going out very much. The other thing that Manu has that she needs to hide, the other reason she needs to hide, is her eyes. If you can see the picture, her eyes are shaped like stars and they're golden. And so she pretty much wears sunglasses every time she goes out. She's homeschooled and she doesn't have any friends. So Manu's, I think she's 17 or something when this book starts. So her mother gets detained by ICE and Manu doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know who to go to. She notices that there's been a man watching her apartment building for a while, and so she follows him, and he leads her to a deep in the Everglades where there's this secret magic school. And it turns out that everybody there has eyes just like her. So she sneaks in and things happen. This is a really good book. It's very full of action, like I said, very fast-paced, quick read. I liked Manu as a character. She's very strong. There's a little bit of romance in there. Anyway, it's just a really good book, and I'm very much looking forward to when the second one comes out this summer. The other book I want to talk about is this one, Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. This one came out in 2017, and it's a realistic fiction. The first line is, "Eliza Merck is the kind of name you give to the creepy girl who clings to her ex-boyfriend for weeks after he's dumped her because she refuses to accept that he hates her guts." So this book is about Eliza Merck. That does not describe who this Eliza is. This Eliza is very shy. She's got a lot of social anxiety. Very much keeps her head down in school. Doesn't have really any friends in real life. Her parents don't understand her. They don't know why she doesn't do things. She spends all her time on the internet. She does have some very good internet friends. And what they also don't know about her is that she writes a webcomic and that it's wildly popular. And she sells merchandise and she actually makes a ton of money on this webcomic that her parents know nothing about. Nobody knows anything about, nobody that she knows in real life. She likes it that way because, as I said, she's very shy, has a lot of social anxiety. Well, a boy transfers to her school that's also shy, and she ends up kind of making friends with him, and then she finds out that he writes fan fiction for her webcomic, and she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't want to tell him. I mean, she's afraid to tell him because of her anxiety, and so she doesn't. And then, of course, everything blows up in her face when he finds out and when everyone finds out. So normally I don't like that trope where somebody holds a secret and then it blows up in their face, but there was enough other good things in this book that made me like this book and make it worth the read, even if you don't like that trope. Eliza is a really, really cool character. I loved her. You really root for her. I kind of identified with her, and she really grows a lot throughout this book. She faces her fears, she comes clean, and she really learns, what it means to do what she wants and really who she is as a person. So it's a really good realistic fiction book if you like that kind of stuff. So that's all I have for this week. I hope you guys have a great week. See you next time.